Let me ask you something. Ever closed your eyes, thought of someone you love, and felt like they could actually hear you? Like your words, thoughts unspoken, somehow reach them. That's not your imagination playing tricks on you. That is thought transmission. And today I'm going to show you exactly how it works when you're manifesting your specific person. Why it's not about controlling or convincing, and how your inner world might be the only thing you've ever needed to bring love home again. So grab your tea, light a candle if you want to, and let's go there together. You know, thought transmission is not about magic. It's not telepathy in a sci-fi sense. It's resonance. The invisible language of presence. When you think of someone, feel them, speak to them in imagination, you're not pretending. You're participating in the unseen fabric that connects us all. Quantum entanglement, hey? In Neville Goddard's words, imagination is the beginning of creation. But even before creation comes connection. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the colour of its thoughts." If your thoughts are saturated with fear, grasping, and doubts, your energy is too. But if your thoughts are rooted in peace, joy, and love, you don't just think of someone, you reach them. Here's where most people get stuck. They send inner conversations laced with anxiety. Please come back, I need you. But what they're actually transmitting is absence, lack, and fear. Instead, what if you shifted that tone? What if you said in stillness, I love you, and I feel you walking with me now? See the difference? One is a plea. The other is a reunion already felt. Transmission is clearest when your desire no longer screams. It whispers. I used to think my thoughts were private, that they just floated around in my own little echo chamber called my head. But one night after a long walk, I sat in stillness and softly said, inwardly, wherever you are, I just want you to know I love you. No pressure, just love. I felt peace wash over me. Not a dramatic rush, just a quiet calm. A few days later, that person reached out. It was strange. Not with fireworks, just a message. But it held the same tone I had sent out. Quiet, loving, unforced. It was the first moment I realized these conversations we have inside, they land. So, let's slow this down and walk it through together. This is more than just a visualization. It's a transmission of love from your inner world to theirs. Here's how to begin. Step 1, regulate your state. Before you send anything, you must come back to yourself. Close your eyes, inhale slowly through the nose, and exhale through the mouth. Feel your body in space, your feet on the floor, your hips supported by the chair, your chest raising with each breath. Let the body know we are safe. Because what you transmit flows from your nervous system, not just your words. Next step, call their presence in. You're not summoning them like a ghost. You're tuning into a frequency. Imagine them walking through the door, not dramatic, just real. Maybe they sit beside you. Maybe they smile. Feel the texture of their energy. Not a fantasy version of it, but the quiet essence you remember. Let it be soft, subtle. It's okay if it feels imaginary at first. Presence is built through repetition. Lastly, step 3. Speak the sentence. Now, in your inner world, say one loving, simple thing. Just one. Simple like, I love you, and I feel you near. Or, we're okay, and we're finding each other again. Thank you for walking with me. Let those words come from the chest, not the forehead. You're not convincing, you're communicating. Maybe then step 4. Stay with the feeling. This is a really important part. Don't rush. Sit with the warmth, the ache, the peace, the closeness. Let yourself feel what it's like to be together again. Not just see it. Feel their presence like an invisible embrace. Your body knows how to remember. Maybe then, after that, release with trust. There's nothing else to do. No refreshing their profile. No waiting for a message. You've already planted the seed. Let go. And come back to yourself. Go drink water. Step outside. Journal if you need to. Live from the assumption that the bond is real. Because it is. That's an interesting exercise. Comment below if you go through it. Thought transmission is not emotional manipulation. It's not about bending someone else's will. And it won't work if it's laced with resentment or neediness. What you send energetically, you must also be willing to receive. Are you ready to be loved the way you say you want to be? That's the real question, isn't it? And no, you don't need to light 33 candles, chant their name backwards, or spin around under a full moon while texting them in Morse code. You can try it. What you really need is your presence and your heart. It's always been enough, you know. Here's what I want you to know. You are never talking thin air. The unseen field of connection is very much alive. When you send from peace, not panic, when you send from wholeness, not lack, they do feel you. Even if you don't hear back right away, they're shifting too, because you are. Remember, I love you. And in my world, we are already together. And if this resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear this. Drop that comment below and tell me what you're transmitting today. And if you can, if you feel up to it, if you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, hit that bell thing. If you want more heart-led teachings like this, and remember, your inner world is the loudest conversation you'll ever have. Make it beautiful. I'll see you soon.